just happened.
Yep.
At least it's not getting damaged. It just goes crazy because it's on a surge. But that's what the surge protector does. It makes it go crazy.
All right. Not a problem.
Okay. Yeah, right.
I'm trying to do a little change, a fix, or whatever you want to call it here. Need to make a slight adjustment. I have started streaming, just,
There we are.
and I want to change these. Come on, move. Get out of the way.
It also might.
We shall not be moved.
All right.
All right. Let's stretch this out a little bit more.
Come on, you stupid thing.
Did you try to direct my Dubs, Dave?
What?
And see if he's actually.
He's not
Did
on.
you try to direct my?
He's not on.
Oh, I thought he might be invisible. Sometimes that's what I do.
Oh. There. Okay, I'm getting double audio. Now I get that. Oh, come here. Why are you not working?
I hear echoing coming from Dave's side.
I've got that fixed.
Oh, okay. Melee attack.
Okay.
So my melee attack is 1d6.
For damage? You mean for damage? What do you...
It says melee attack total 8 EAB. That's what I'm trying to figure out here. Yeah.
Oh, when it says your melee attack, it has an 8. That's plus 8 to a d20 roll.
Now, I gotta make those rolls.
The base attack rolls and the base initiative rolls using Starfinder, and I'm hearing like static or something. Use a d20 roll this time, not a whole bunch of 10,000 d6s type of shit. We ain't doing that no more. We're down to d6s now.
Ooh. Alright.
Or not d6s, but d20s, and then dice for whatever much damage you do.
Yes, and my damage is what?
Your damage should be under your... Well, I have it listed under claws for you.
Santa Claus?
Yeah.
Let me find it. Let's see.
It
Claws.
should be right underneath your attack bonuses, under weapons.
Yeah, 1d6 plus 6. That's what I'm looking.
Yep.
Alright, put that down and you. Actually, I've got that under attack, don't I? Yes, I do. Okay, never mind.
You know what? I made a slight mistake on your character, Tobin.
What?
Well, it's in your didn't put it into this. That's what I want. Let's see. Your hit points are supposed to be 10 points higher. So you should have. So you have 18 stamina points, but you have 28 hit points. Forgot about that. Well,
Where am I?
my error.
Let's see. Okay. Under weapons, attack bonuses, energy armor class, health. All right, my health should be 28, right?
Your under health, your hit points are 28. Your stamina
Right,
your stamina points are 18.
All right.
Okay. For you guys that have not played D20 before, which I think might be, I don't know. Red, have you played D&D before?
No, I have not.
Okay. Okay. Attack rolls.
I am what they call a noob.
I see. Okay. The difference. What?
I don't know what that is. It's
I think it's coming from Tobin.
Okay. All right.
Is it coming from me?
I think so.
Don't
That's the
know.
only thing I see moving whenever I hear it.
I don't know. It just it's like a slight feedback of some sort, but not really a feedback, but like a sharp. I don't know. Short. It's kind of makes sense.
Like that.
Okay. So the game is based on D20 rolls versus a whole bunch of D6s and trying to make a target number. It's now a D20 plus your skill to hit a target number.
Ah.
So we've got to get to the equal.
So I should just get rid of all these preset rolls.
Why? Yes, you should.
Yeah.
That's exactly where I was
Okay.
going. Is that everything we had before don't work? So,
Alright, so that's all going away.
and I pardon anybody who's watching on stream if you see me wiping my brow. My air conditioner is out, and I have I have 2 fans running right now on me, and I am still boiling hot. So, thanks to being 90-something outside and needing the light on, so otherwise you can't see me with the. So
There we go. Is it still doing it?
no, that has fixed the problem.
Yeah, I put my headphones on.
Ah, that'll work. Okay. It must have been picking up stuff or just shorting or something. Okay. The 2 major differences for the people that have played D20 or D&D before. You now have 2 different armor classes. You now have an energy armor class and a kinetic armor class. So, those are target numbers for me to hit you, by the way. And then you have stamina points, hit points, and resolve points. The difference now is basically if you add the old D&D D20 hit points are basically stamina points plus hit points. They've separated them out. Now you have what's called resolve points now, which are like the old Star Wars, force points. Basically,
I don't. But
yeah, you
others
basically you can use a resolve point to give yourself a reroll. You can give yourself a resolve point to get an automatic success.
Oh,
Or
that's like the ultimate when we did the Heroes one.
yes, exactly, same thing. Or you can rest 10 minutes, use a resolve point, and you get back all of your stamina points. So you can basically heal yourself. Your stamina points. Your hit points are another thing. They are, of course, for, those are your real hit points and real physical wounds. Those have to be healed by another method, like med kit, etc.
So with stamina and hit points, would you make one roll? No, I'm talking in terms of you. If you were attacking, you would, in a sense, take the hit point, then the stamina point, so you get like 2 different.
You take damage on
sets of values.
You take damage on your stamina points first.
Okay.
So I do say I'm looking at Tobin's sheet at the moment. He's got 18 stamina points. If I did 20 points of damage, he would take 18 points of stamina, put that to 0, and then he'd take 2 points of real hit points.
Okay, so it's like a boss battle where you got one layer of health and then you got the other one.
Right. The
Okay.
thing about stamina points is because of the 10-minute rest thing, you can heal them quickly. Now, here's the other thing about resolve points, though. If you're at 0 hit points and you run out of resolve points, you're dead. So getting stabilized is kind of more important in this game, especially if you've been using your resolve points to do rerolls and things like that.
Are you dead for the session, or are you dead permanently?
You need to find a way to get your butt up resurrected at that point in time. This is sci-fi though, so that's
No, I know.
So it's not.
I'm trying to gauge where you're sort of like saying it's like, oh shit, it's like, oh god, you're like Tifa dead in like Final Fantasy VIII
Yes.
backstab, or you're just basically like shit fainted and like you have to go to freaking Pokemon Center.
It wasn't Tifa. It was Zara.
Yeah, but yeah, hush. All right, yeah. Okay, but yeah, you know what? I exactly. It's it's you need to get resurrected dead and spend either lots and lots of money or get a clone.
Bring in the clone.
Clones. All right.
We are the clone.
Okay, on none of your characters, by the way, did I put an alignment. They do have D&D alignment. It's not as important in this game as it is in D&D, unless you actually worshipped one of the deities, and we're not doing that part of Starfinder, so I'm not that concerned about it. Down in your skills.
But I am a god, so
Yeah. We've seen this before, Ray. We are
It has
gods.
to happen.
Prove it. That's usually what happens. Your class skills, I've marked the checkbox on. The exception of this is red.
Oh, well then.
Who basically has all of these fucking skills as in essence. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm only missing 3.
Yeah, but then look at your ability. The only reason that you're missing any is because they were fill in the blank. If I remember right. Red has a nice special ability because of his class. Ray, I gave you a different one, so that's why you two guys are different. So yeah, that's kind of saving throws are, you know, you'll find out about saving throws. You're going to end up having to deal with saving throws pretty early.
I think I know something about them.
Yeah, it's to resist attacks. It's either to dodge out of the way, to physically resist an attack, or, you know, not to get mind slimed. Down in your abilities, I have listed down everything about your character that I could write in there. Tobin, you have a special set of abilities in there that nobody else has, but that's because the way you're designed.
Yep.
However, Sass, you have the other thing that is going to be different. And that's, of course, spells.
I can spell SPELL. I'll be leaving now.
Yeah, thank you. You can there's on all the levels. There's a spells per day. There's a spells known and spells per day, except for on the 0 line. You can cast those a limited amount of times. So, and if you need to know what they are, just ask, and I'll let you know. I think they're pretty explanatory. Equipment. I did not get all your equipment down. So, with the exception of the guns, which I have up in the weapons section, and I think I've got all of you have the first line of your equipment is your armor. I didn't get it all in. So, you know, look at your other character sheet and you can copy those in. You know, because I don't remember what all I don't remember what all you took. I don't remember what Dubs took.
I don't have any clue where I put it.
I can find your old sheet,
I know,
but I don't know if I
my storage area has kind of been taken over,
Yeah.
so things are everywhere. I've been organizing other things, unfortunately.
No, I understand. We can fill that in later. The main thing that I didn't get in there is I didn't know how many reloads for your guns.
Let's see if I can find it.
I think the plan that I had was that you had
Found a notebook.
10 reloads of all of your ballistic weapons. I think that was what I was planning at. I don't remember.
Not to mention the ammunition of the
Right.
and the three empty shotguns.
Right. And you need definitely that will be a key thing. So. And I know Red had a lot. I know Red had a lot. Yeah, but I knew Ray had a lot. No.
Oh, here it is. I've got the list.
Okay.
I found it.
Okay.
It was in the first one I actually found. Yeah, well, the list says we gave up some of this stuff, but this is the initial list.
Mm-hmm.
10 assault rifles, pistols, shotguns, 6 loads of ammo each, 12 shotgun batons, 12 combat knives, gas mask, chem suits, micro transceiver, 2 binoculars, 1 week's ration, 2-gallon water, radiation detector, med kit, trauma patch, stim patch, Pip Boy, and that's, I think, the list.
Oh. Okay.
And like I said, some of the stuff we traded, gave up, or left behind.
Right.
Don't ask me what.
Hey, Dave, I have an important
There's no
question.
way I'm carrying 12 shock batons.
Yeah.
I kept a few for trade. I know that, but
What now?
I know I kept
yeah,
some
Ray,
shock batons for trade.
Ray, I'm trying to hear Red. What Red? Go ahead.
Where should I place my pocket full of bootios at on this?
Oh
Okay.
yeah. You want to put down an equipment, the pocket full of bootios.
Do I put it just as that pocket of bootios?
Yeah. Just put down this pocket full of bootios. Yeah. Okay.
I should also do that with my sharp piece of pallet wood as well, right?
Yeah.
Or would that go in as a weapon?
That would actually probably be a weapon, but you might be full up on the weapon sheet, so you might have to just.
I have one open slot.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, never mind. I thought I saw something on TV. Nope.
So how should I fill this all in, Dave? For
Any way you want.
No. It's a 1d4 P attack piercing. Melee.
There it is. Type P.
Yeah, for P.
You said it's a 1d4.
Yes.
Got it.
And
I'm assuming it's a level 0 or 1.
it's level 1. Yeah, that's the thing about this game that they really need to expand on. That is probably the weakest thing about this game right now is the...
What, the piece of wood?
No. The leveling of weapons.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
I don't expect to have this piece of wood very long, to be perfectly honest. I guess the range would be S for short.
Range is M for melee.
Oh.
Unless you throw it.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. At least this is the only important things I think I need to have done.
Yep.
Although I do have binoculars listed.
Hmm.
I should probably throw those down just so I remember. Other than that, I think everything else is there.
All right.
All right.
Cool. Okay, Sass just said be right back, so I'm going to hold on for that.
I have also discovered I can now edit this character sheet on Google,
Yes.
which I am very happy.
Yes. That's why I got those character sheets, is because I was like, oh, editable. I like this idea. So,
Okay.
Also, am I echoey?
no, you don't seem to be on me.
All right then.
What did I just? Okay.
Oh, they are doing a US Open.
Hmm?
AJ's doing a United States title open challenge on Spec.
Ah. Okay.
Ty Dillinger answered the call but was attacked by Baron Corbin afterwards.
Yes.
I didn't say it.
Oh, okay. We're back. Okay. We'll see how this plays out. I mean, like I said, this is new rules for, well, technically for me, but for everybody. So, we shall see how it works. Yeah. Okay. The nice thing is that, by the way, in this game, monsters don't have a split between stamina and hit points. It's just hit points. They made it easier for the game master. So I'm happy. Alright, so when we last left our wonderful intrepid bunch before my stomach decided to give out, you were just... Mila has just sensed that things were getting a little bit decayed and rotted, shall we say.
Especially the Bootios.
And, no, they're full of preservatives. They're still fine. You gotta remember, this is
true.
Fallout.
Fair play. Fair play.
And you saw standing up. You heard shuffling. You saw standing up about a road over from you guys through the pallets. Two, I believe it was two. Well, the best things you could call those would be zombies. Rising up from their position where they were laying down on the ground. And I was about ready to say roll initiative when everything went to hell. So, initiative in this game is simple. It's a d20 plus your initiative modifier, which is right near the top of your character sheet.
So would it be 5?
Yeah, it would be 1d20 plus whatever. Okay, so Ray gets a 12.
I think I did that right.
Yeah, we don't have. You know what? I've got the same problem. I didn't summarize any of my stuff. Second. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Okay. Got to throw the summary thing on the bottom of it. Damn it! I want to add it. I don't want to add.
There we go. 16.
Okay. 16 and throw all these together. Have to do a quick edit here real quick. That. Oh, and I did say that there was a low level of radiation in the building. I do remember I told you that. Okay. 16 and okay, you had a 19.
14 plus 5.
Yeah, you had 19. Sass, did I see yous?
Mm-hmm.
No, I see your initiative.
What?
Your initiative. D20 plus your initiative number.
Initiative.
Right near the top.
This could be good. Strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom.
Second column. Very top.
1 equals 1. Modifier, so that's
D20 plus 1.
six. That's 15 plus 1 there.
Oh, okay. 16? Alright. Alrighty then. The ghouls, the feral ghouls, which is what these are, you remember these from Fallout, those that play Fallout, are way too goddamn fast. And let's see, let's go with a regular old one of these babies. Ding. Alright. Mila. The first feral ghoul charges you and takes a swipe at you.
Alright.
And this would be against your KAC, which would be your kinetic AC. And I know I didn't hit because it's only a 10. And I know you're higher than that.
My kinetic armor class is 16.
Right. So I miss with my attack. Now, I did charge. So this critter has a penalty on its armor class for when you attack.
Alright.
I have a second feral ghoul, and let us see where it decides to punch. Red!
Hi.
Hi! This one basically pops up and dashes to you to do the same kind of thing. It is attempting to strike with its claw as it charges you. And roll that one, David, not the other one. And this one is just as incompetent as his brother. So,
Well, feral ghouls are incompetent.
yes, they are. But they are pretty, they're pretty hefty hit point wise, but comparably. But yeah, they're pretty fucking decent. So it swings its claw at you and fails to hit as well. And it's standing there going, kind of.
Fuck you.
All right. It is now Red's turn, because Red rolled a really high initiative. By the way, operatives have bonus initiatives. They will be going quicker than most people, except we are talking raised dice rolls. So we are.
Jesus Christ. You rolled an 8?
Yeah.
No, I rolled a 12
Well, he got a
total.
12 total. Yes, he rolled it. He rolled a 7, actually. He's plus 5 initiative.
God.
Operatives are nasty in this game. I learned this quickly when I was building these characters. Just how nasty they are. Okay, Red, what do you wish to do?
I'm think I'm gonna take my shotgun, point it at the one that attacked me, and just pull the trigger.
All right. So what I want you to do, Red, is to roll a d20 and
Yes, sir.
and add your ranged attack, the total bonus that you have.
So that would be 15.
Okay. No.
Oh no, range attack. Excuse me, that's 6.
Right. So roll a d20 plus 6. All right. You rolled an 18. It charged, so it's more vulnerable to an attack. So you have. Where is the armor class on these puppies? Oh, there it is. You easily blow your shot into their gut. Roll the damage on the shotgun.
So what is that? 1d4?
Shotgun, I believe, is a D4.
D4 plus 2.
I think that's
Let me see if he's got the. Yep, it's a D4 plus 2. Okay. Let's do that. So you did 4 point. You do 4 points of damage to him. One and miss. 4 points of damage to him. Now I want you to roll. Oh no, actually, let's. I think we're okay on that. Let me look up something real quick. I forgot what the special ability on that is. Well, I'm just going to roll it this way right now. I'll look it up later. So it may change
oh,
down the line, but
I don't like change.
I found it already.
Ah,
It's nice when this thing's bookmarked. Okay. All right. Basically, it is a cone effect attack with the shotgun, which means that you can hit multiple creatures in one shot. Is what that allows you to do. It's also very short range, just so you know. But in this case, you put a blast into its stomach, and it kind of looks down at it and looks up at you. That look like it affected it a lot.
can I put up my middle finger at its face?
Oh yes,
But not,
yes you
not
may.
close enough where it will bite my finger off.
I don't know why my and his name isn't working, Timid. I have no idea. But I moved a lot of things over, and I don't know whether or not it's just not working or what with my commands. So
Timid.
I didn't. Yeah, if I just don't have it in there, or oh, I didn't put it back in. That's why. Derp. Okay, sorry, Timid. Actually, I changed it, Timid. There we go.
And his name is John Cena! He's gonna get in the ring and put boots to asses!
There we go. I changed it to Super Cena. Alright. So, next up on my list of people to attack is Mila.
Goodness.
And Mila will continue to look at the creature like, and she'll actually just wildly swing.
Alright.
She's not trying to hit one particular area, so the attack is 8. There you are. 20.
Alright. You have hit easily.
For damage.
And now for damage. Alright. I've done 9 to that one. You swing your claw across its chest. You tear off some of the rotted flesh, but it is still standing there. And Sass, you are up next. Oh, Sass.
I think he fell asleep.
No, I'm not falling asleep. I'm muted.
I'm sorry. That's why I.
Don't assume. I was going to ask this is what was going on.
Okay, so we've got one of the feral ghouls on to that's on Red and one that is on Mila.
They're usually not friendly anyway, aren't they? They're usually just ravage people, aren't you?
Right. They are mindless. They just. They want to
shoot with an assault rifle.
Yeah, this is like brains, those kind of things. So.
Just shoot with an assault rifle.
All right, shooting them with the assault rifle.
Sure.
We can do that.
Oh crap! Where's...
So it would be a D20 plus your ranged attack bonus, which is above your weapons.
That will equal 4. It's a D20 plus 4.
A 13.
Dubs is
13.
Yay! Dubs is here.
Am I right or wrong?
You are hitting. You hit.
Ah.
You have hit. You will now roll the D6 plus 2. I think it's what it is. I don't know. What is it for you?
Hmm?
What kind of damage do we talking with you here? With your assault rifle?
Assault rifle 1d6 plus 2.
I've got 1d6
You have
damage.
You have a special ability, Ray, which is giving you the plus
Oh.
2. You and Red get bonuses to damage. Sass does not, so because of his class. And so he has just a D6.
Oh crap! Have I just got? Yeah, I got 1d6. It says 6.
Yep. All right. You do 6 points of damage. Now, which one were you shooting at, Reds or Tobin's?
Reds.
Okay. You put basically a 3-round burst into him, because that's basically what one ammo use is, a 3-round burst with an assault rifle. You put a 3-round burst into the, but it's still standing. The bullets do rip through its flesh, but yeah, they're still standing. Now you see what the problem is currently with the weapons you have. Next is Ray.
I'm guessing the one on red is taking the most damage.
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to try to shoot it and try to hopefully take it down. If I can hit. That should hit.
Okay.
Is there a critical roll on this?
Yes. Yes, there is. Now, all you need.
Ray rolled a 20.
Yes.
What happened?
Roll a d20 plus 5 again. Okay. You confirmed the crit, so it is double damage.
Alright,
Plus, Ray, you are an operative.
yeah.
Which is the equivalent of a thief.
Oh, flat-footedness.
Mm-hmm. So roll double damage and then roll 2d6.
I got
Dubs is at work.
There it is.
Well, damn it, Dubs getting scheduled on Tuesday nights. God damn it.
Alright. And then just the AD6.
Yeah, so roll your assault rifle damage first. Okay. You did that. Alright. Actually, you don't need to roll any further than that. Yeah, AD6 would be the next piece, but you don't need to do that. Because your bullet shot cuts it in half, and it does one of those look around stupid, like what the hell just happened, and they fall in two pieces.
Its head go flying off.
Yes, you basically took the head off.
Yeah, because that's the typical Fallout
Yep.
crit.
Yep, take the head out. That's exactly what it is. All right. It is top of the order. And the Feral Ghoul is going to attempt to continue its attack on Mila, because that's the only one that's left right now.
Alright.
Let's see. That's going to hit. And this next one's at a -5, so... Ooh, I got 2 hits. Okay. You take 6 points, and that'll be stamina damage initially.
Okay. I'm at 12 points of stamina.
Yep. So it takes 2 swipes at you. Basically, your stamina is more or less your dodging. You don't take actual physical contact damage from it, but it wears you down. That's what stamina basically means. So, Red, you are actually up next. After it makes
Alright.
2 swipes.
So I still have this asshole in front of me, right?
No, he has no more head thanks to Raid shooting it off.
Oh, awesome. Alright. So then let's take... I guess I'll take my assault rifle and point it at the only other one that's left.
Alright. You get the flat-footed bonus at this point in time because you're attacking it from a direction it's not expecting. So, go ahead and roll your to hit.
What was that again?
D20
Oh,
plus
my range attack.
Yes, plus range.
Ooh.
Well, that's not good. That's not good.
I mean, no one ever said it was really good from range.
Yeah. That looks like he might be dropping his weapon.
No, that means that he's firing into melee, and he needs to make another attack roll because he accidentally tagged you. Since he's using a ranged attack, yes. Because he doesn't have the feat to basically ignore this. So, you need to roll another attack roll. Red.
Boop.
Luckily, that does not hit. But that bullet goes, like right in between the two of you. So you see the bullet go wee. The 3 bullets go wee right in between you and the ghoul, Tobin.
He's there in shock at Red's character.
I put my hands up in the air with like one of those Yano shrugs.
It is Mila's turn too. Now,
She's gonna punch the go ahead.
Okay, no, okay. I want to remind you of something. You actually get 2 attacks on melee.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You either get 2 attacks on melee, or you can do 1 attack and stun with it. When you don't move. When you move, you only get 1 attack. But when you don't move, when you're hand to hand like this, you get 2 attacks. So, I want to remind you, this is why you're a badass, is because you can do this.
Yeah, she's going to punch it in the head twice. So I'm going to roll my two attacks.
Okay. That's
my 2 damages.
okay.
10 damage.
You basically you punch it the first time. The second time is kind of one of those Mike Tyson, haymaker, and knock its head off, and it goes bouncing down the aisle, and it collapses in front of you.
Mila will kick at the body with her right foot.
Okay.
Experimentally with tilt her head and go,
Okay. You make a perception roll, Mila. D20 plus your perception. Which you're now a fucking perception god compared to the other time we would have tried to play this game. I gave you alertness on top of it.
Could be.
Yeah. Okay. You hear 6 more of these creatures, and the reason you know the exact number is because of that damn 20 that you rolled. There are at least, you can hear 6 more on this level that you are on, in this area of the warehouse that you were in, basically, and you hear them rising up because they heard the gunfire.
I'm going to ask if I can do this.
Mhm.
I would like to try to pick up the people that are here and basically out very possible. Because she's booking it upon hearing that many footsteps, and she's going to take as many people with her as she can.
Knowing your strength, you can get 2 of them. The closest to...
Well, nice knowing you, Red.
Red is the farthest away from you, so yes, it would probably be you picking up Sass and you picking up Ray and running them out the door. And you're not that far from the door, so that's not that big of a deal. You can make that. You are also the fastest person in the damn group, so speed-wise. So, I mean, straight ground speed-wise, you are the fastest
All right.
one.
So it would be basically, I just need to roll 1d20 plus 5 here.
Yes, it is. Actually, it's a combat. You're attempting a combat maneuver, so you're basically yes. It's 1d20 plus 5 plus your melee attack. It's your melee attack. Actually,
so it's 1d20 plus it's 1d20, 1d6 plus. Or what?
Oh, no. 1d20 plus 8. If you want to spend a point, you can add another die 6 to that, but I wouldn't do that.
Oh, okay. So it's just me rolling my attack then.
Yeah, but the target number's higher because of what you're attempting to do. Just so you know.
Alright, I just need to roll it twice. Is all.
Right.
Okay, let's see if this... No. And yes.
Okay. You take up, because you are semi-panicked, or you want to call yourself, or whatever you want to call it. You attempt to swipe to pick up Sass and miss. However, you catch Ray full on and carry him all the way out of the building with your momentum.
Yeah, Mila's gonna turn around and try to get SAS out of there.
Okay, well that's your move. So let's see what the reactions of everybody else is here.
Yep.
Okay, so Ray, you've just been basically tackled, not to the ground, but the dummy drill from the NFL.
Yeah.
and you've been carried all the way out the door that you guys came, the raised garage door that you came in. Sass, you and Red see this this blur of a cat person. Sass, you felt the whiff of the air as the arm attempted to hit you and completely missed. But then you see him take Ray and carry him all the way outside.
Yeah.
What are you two guys doing? And what are you, all three of you that did not do?
Well, I dust myself off, pull out, check my rifle, look around outside first, and going, I'm outside now.
So
Bless you.
Lunatic.
okay, Red and Sass, what is your reaction to this?
I'm gonna stand there and look at the events that just transpired as Kevin Owens is standing there in the ring.
Is who?
Look at the picture I put in Discord. I'm the guy in the striped shirt.
Okay.
Yep, that is my reaction to all this.
Okay, Sass, what is your reaction to?
Don't think I have one.
You're now hearing things being knocked over or being ran into and falling over. At this point in time, you two that remain in the building. Eli, you come running back into the building. So now you may do your act again. Wish?
Yes, she's going to try to carry both of them out of the building again.
Okay, so we're going to try this again.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
One more time.
Yes, Aiden English does look like a old Stretch Armstrong doll with the arms that have been stretched a couple too many times. I would agree with that.
And I fail with Brett.
Okay, so the attempt this time goes the exact opposite way. This time, Sass, you're the one that gets caught up in the arm of the cat person. And this time it's Red who feels the whoosh of air as the cat misses. And all of a sudden, Sass, you're outside now. And standing next to Ray.
Yeah.
Hi.
And Mila is panting and gasping for breath.
Yes.
She looks like she's about to fall over
Yeah.
from the exertion.
All I got.
Red, you see two more of those critters that you just defeated. One's crawling over a pallet, and the other
Awesome.
one is going in between pallets to come at you. And you hear,
How far away am I from the door?
not very. You weren't very far in, so one movement you'll be out.
All right, I'm just gonna bolt for the door then.
Okay. And you
Unless
can't if you actually run, you could go double your movement speed. Just so you know, for future reference. So
Is there any downside to me running right now?
no, because they don't have ranged weapons.
All right, then I'm just gonna run.
Okay.
Fuck it, I need exercise.
Yep. Okay, so you run outside as well.
And when I get outside, I'm gonna look at Mila like, what the fuck?
Mila looks tired after doing 2 trips.
Everybody make a perception check, which is a D20 plus your total perception skill on your skills.
Well, I succeeded.
I gotta find my...
Tobin's becoming spot god again.
Power roll come back.
How many did you say?
It's a D20 plus your perception skill.
Mine's 10, so I need to do a D20 plus 10.
Yeah, here's the scary thought. The best perception in the party is now Sass.
Oh god.
27.
Yep. Well, you all roll extremely high, so you definitely see the 2 that are now trying to shuffle their way, because these things are fast, so they are coming towards the door now. You see 2 of them coming towards the door. You see 2 more, at least 2 more behind them.
Mila will tiredly point at the group of oncoming ghouls.
What are the chances I can just close the door and stop them?
Considering
you
we
kind
cut
of
a hole
broke a
in said
woman-sized
door.
hole through the door.
Oh, I missed that. Fuck.
Yeah.
What are the chances I could just take my piece of pallet wood and seal up that door?
Not very high.
Shit.
You got metal and you got wood. They don't really mix very well.
Well, I'm out of ideas, guys.
Well, they're moving towards the door.
I would suggest A squad, B squad, C squad. Try to take them out as they approach the door and try to prevent them from getting out.
That would probably be your best bet, yes. So, alright. Alright, see you later, Coibian.
Look at what Ray's character said and go, huh?
I think you need to demonstrate.
Okay, what we need to do is we're going to form an old-fashioned firing line. And when one person has to reload, the next person starts shooting.
God.
Mila will continue to look at Ray's character confused.
Yeah, I know you don't have a firearm, but you can use fire in a different way. You might want to stand to the side of the door, or a little bit back, whichever you... There's just, the chance of somebody missing on our side, though.
Bye.
Alright.
Mila's going to look at Red's character, stare at him.
This is where it potentially could have some fun. So, I am going to assume that you guys want to use the assault rifles at this point in time, because you don't...
Yeah, they do the most damage and...
Well, they got the best range.
Yeah, and if we can find any sort of cover would be nice.
You do have the destroyed and hollowed out, trucks that are in the parking lot that you can use for cover.
Alright, that's...
I'm gonna ask Dave, can Mila charge up an electrical?
No, you don't have it.
Discharge electrical attacks for enemies, or is that something I can't do?
No, you can't do that.
Just ask.
No, no. Unfortunately,
well,
not.
Maybe we can form these old vehicles into a temporary barricade, put them in a semicircle in front of
You don't.
door and we
you,
stand
you,
behind.
you don't have.
Don't have that time.
You don't have any of that time at all. Matter of fact, they're coming at the door right now.
All right. Well, behind those with range, behind the trucks, and start firing.
Mila will run behind one of the vehicles that is behind where everybody's shooting at.
All right.
Good move.
Okay.
Do these weapons have a burst fire or automatic mode?
They yes, they have automatic mode.
Okay, but
Automatic mode is basically you use up one use of your shots per creature that you attempt to shoot. But there is a minus to hit.
yeah.
So, is that what you wish to do? You have 4 known targets right now.
No, not yet. If there was more, yes, but with that, currently that few, better to hits is. We want to try to take them down, not
Yeah. Well, and it took a couple hits.
waste ammo.
And it also took a couple hits to take one of them down.
Yeah.
So, it is something to point out. All right, guys. Let us first round of fire. Go ahead and all 3 of you, or whoever's participating, I should say, in this shoot 'em fest.
Yes, Mila is not participating. She's covering her upper pair of ears with one arm and trying to cover her lower
Right.
other
Gotcha.
best as possible.
Gotcha.
Because there's going to be a lot of.
Yeah, this is going to be very loud, yes. Most definitely. At least it's... Okay, so you both have hit. So I'm assuming you're going after the first 2 that are coming out the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to jot down my numbers here. All right. So go ahead and roll your damage. Explosive. Okay. Okay. First 2 are now at the door. Second shot. You have both hit. Roll your damage. Okay, they are halfway to you now. Across the parking lot. 1 more to hit. Red hits. Reds, yours first one that you've been shooting at goes down with that shot.
Damn.
And Ray, you got 1 more.
Alright.
You hit. All right. Yours is still there. It now charges. So it gets an attack roll on you, Ray. So it gets up into your face, basically, at this point. Basically leaping over your barricade at you in its charge. And it misses as it hits the ground and stumbles and misses its claw attack at you. Red, you can either... It is your turn. So either you can shoot at Ray's or shoot one of the other 2 that's coming out. that's almost to you guys.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna shoot the one that's. I'm gonna shoot Ray's.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack. That's a hit. Roll your damage. All right. Raise goes down. Ray, you. I don't know where. But it is now back to the initiative rolls that we had. Ray, you do get one more shot. You can shoot one of the ones that's going to be charging next. So you may now take a shot on that one because Red shot the one that was on you. All right, you hit. Did damage. However, it is still standing. All right. The ghouls will charge like that one did previously. One on each one of you two. So first charge. He leaps up into the air and lands and misjudged his jump. So he kind of slams into the side of the car, the truck that you're behind, the truck bed that you're behind, and kind of go. and then starts to try to crawl over this jump. The second one, however, makes the clearance and hits Red for 3 points of stamina damage with a claw.
Ow. I gotta find where my stamina is. There it is. So that would be. I'm down to 25.
Yep. So.
Did that go into my hit points as well?
No. Just stamina first, then hit points.
Okay. Oh, okay, I got it. It's like a buffer.
Yep, exactly.
Got it.
All right. The next would be Red. You are next. You have another one of these lovely smelling and looking critters in your face again.
I guess. I'll just use my assault rifle again.
Okay.
On that one.
I think I said.
Assuming that's a hit.
Yep, that's a hit. These guys are pretty easy to hit. They don't dodge very much. All right. You have done bullet goes into it, and it is still there. It's of course right on top of you, of course. Next would be Mila. They are now engaging in melee with your buddies. Yes,
Mila hears that the gunfire dies down, so I need to roll my right.
No, your initiative is still 16. It's still technically the same combat.
Okay, which one is the closest?
The closest would be probably the one that is on Ray.
All right, move to that one and attack.
Yep, you can move to that one and roll one attack.
Well,
You know there's student out in the garage still.
yeah.
You hit.
Yep, I hit. Roll damage, which is
All right. All right. Sass, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. We have two ghouls that are up in red in Ray's face after going behind the barricade. You think there are more coming, though, as coming through the door. About ready to come through the door. I would like you to make a perception check.
$13.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah.
As you are looking through the door, you think you see a glow of green through the door, but you're not really too sure. So what are you going to do?
I can shoot the one that's on Ray. Or is it Red or Ray?
Well, both of them have one on them. They're both two different ones. So whichever one you wish to shoot. Ray's is probably the most injured.
I'll probably shoot the one that's on Ray then.
Okay.
Good. 1d6 again.
Yep. Go ahead and roll your to hit.
It's a 6 again.
Oh.
Jeez.
Yeah, you gotta roll your to hit yet.
Oh, right. What's the hit?
But we'll do the 6 damage if you hit.
Yeah, if I hit, I forget. That's the. Which one is it? Not the hit. The
D20.
it's +4, isn't it?
Yeah, D20 plus 4. Yeah.
Whoa!
Okay, 13. That will hit. It also charged, so it was -2. So yes,
Okay.
you do 6, and it falls. So, Ray,
Yes.
you may now make a perception check.
Find it here. It's not.
time for Ray to roll a natural.
Nope.
Not
No.
really.
No, it's time for Ray to roll his natural 3, which is his normal dice roll. But
Damn it!
Deafened by all the firing.
yeah, that's it. You see the same kind of thing that's Sass. You think you see a green glow coming from inside the warehouse at this point, but you're not too sure. You know what this is, so
Yes. We might want to do a tactical retreat because what's coming out of there is radioactive.
Ah, like the song.
No, like it will irradiate us as it gets closer
Oh,
and closer and closer,
got it.
and then it will burst fire out, shooting a radiation bolt.
Yeah, I'm down for the tactical retreat.
Well, Ray, you do have one still on red.
Okay, we'll take that one out then.
Yes.
Since it's on him, I'll use the stun baton.
All right.
Don't want to accidentally miss.
Right.
As he accidentally misses.
Attack.
It is a.
See, that's why I did that.
You swing at it and miss with the stun baton. It is now top of the order. The Mr. Ghoul. Well, now we need to roll Mr. Initiative for this over here. Okay. All right. Mr. Ghoul rolls his attack. Rolls his 2 attacks on red. Although that looks like that, what is your kinetic armor class, red?
My kinetic what? Armor?
KAC. Yes, kinetic armor class.
17.
17. I miss you because I have a penalty on my second roll. That's not factored in. So it tries to claw with both of its claws and whiffs. One comes close, but the first one whiffed pretty damn bad. And it is now your turn again.
All right.
By the way, at the door, two more have stepped out. Up to the door.
Fucking hell. Well, I'm just going to shoot it again with my assault rifle. The one that's attacking me.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot it with the
Okay.
assault rifle.
Okay. Now, I am ignoring a rule that will probably be applied next time, just so shooting when you're in melee with something allows the melee combatant to attack you one. Just so
Got it.
But I'm ignoring that for right now. So, because I haven't applied it to this battle, so.
Oops.
Alright. Yes, you hit. You damaged. Alright. It is, however, still standing. Ela!
Yeah.
It is your turn.
All right.
You see 2 more at the
Okay.
doorway that are at the garage door. You have the one that is on red, and now you may make the perception roll since you're not currently engaged.
18.
You definitely see one of those suckers, one last one that's behind those 2 that are at the door, and it's glowing green.
All right. My goodness. All right. What I want to do is not attack the one that's attacking red.
Mhm.
I want Mila to pick up a vehicle and throw it at the opening at the door. Try to.
As I clap. Alright. I want you to roll a throwing attack roll.
And I'm going to burn a mystic on this to make sure. So you.
Okay.
So,
Got it.
yeah, because I'm gonna make sure with this.
Gotcha. So it is a d20 plus your throwing
Okay.
plus another d6 on your attack roll to do this.
Alright, so it's D20 plus D. It's D20 D6 and it's plus.
And the plus for throwing, right.
I've got acrobatics, athletics.
No. Throwing is on your attack rolls. Thrown attack. It's under attack bonuses. Melee attack, range attack, thrown attack. Right above your claws.
Oh. Find my claws. Range.
Above.
Oh yeah, ranged attack 7. Okay.
No, thrown attack.
Yeah, that's what it is. The plus is 7.
Yep, okay.
So it's 1d20, 1d6 plus 7, correct?
Correct. There is a minus to this because you're not really proficient in throwing cars at the moment. So I still think you're going to hit this dumb thing.
$17.
All right.
I rolled pretty poorly on that.
You still technically hit them. Okay, so let me ask you this. Are you more concerned about blocking the hole or hitting them?
Mila is more concerned about actually hitting the ghouls right now.
Gotcha. Okay.
If they keep pouring out of that hole, she's going to be more concerned with plugging the hole with vehicles.
Gotcha. Okay, go ahead and roll a 1d6 plus 5.
Just a 1d6 plus 6?
Plus 5.
Oh, 1d6 plus 5. Okay.
It's the damage from the car added with your strength bonus added. Is what I'm really good at.
Right. 6 plus 5.
Well, you've got them pinned under the car. That's the key thing there. As they are now pinned under the car as you have smacked them with this damage.
Mila will pick up a car that is nearby, throw it at the opening, and it will smash on top of the ghouls.
Well, that'll be your next action because you did your action now. Is that you picked up the car, you threw it at the 2 ghouls. It has landed on the ghouls, pinning them. That's the key. Is it has pinned them.
I said it smashed on top of
Yep.
itself, you know.
And so yeah, now it is Sass's turn. So now there is a car on top of the 2 ghouls that had just come out. That glowing thing is still behind that. And Red still has one on him.
I'll shoot the one on red.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your... You have hit that. Oops. So go ahead and roll your d6. 3 points. All right. It's looking pretty bad, but it's still standing. Ray, it is your turn.
I will attempt to smack it again.
All right. That smacks it quite well.
Stone baton does that. Woohoo!
You don't have a strength bonus, do you?
Should be +2, but it's not figured into the.
You have a 14 strength.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it should be factored into the stun baton. I forgot to do that. So okay.
I was going to say I don't see that there.
At 3 points of damage, you do enough to knock it down and cause it to stop moving. All right.
Will point towards the glowing shape in the building.
Okay. The glowing shape in the building has now reached the doorway. It is a ghoul. It is glowing, and all of your radiation detectors are now going off.
Yeah.
The worst part about this, however, is the guy, the ghoul that you just knocked down, Ray, stands back up.
Does Mila see this day?
Yes, it's obvious.
Mila's eyes will grow wide at seeing that, and she'll turn her head towards the glowing one.
You are not technically in range at the moment, so I don't have to have you make fortitude saves yet. So, also it looks like the wounds taken by the one that got the car dropped on it seem to have slowly are starting to close up as well.
Well, they still can't go anywhere.
No, they're still stuck until they can make a strength check to get out of there. But yeah. But that's all. It's all it can do at the moment. So top of the round, the ghoul who just stood up swipes at red and misses.
Heyo.
Let's see. I need to roll. Okay, basically gotta go. They gotta get a really good roll. Let's just say that. They are not out from underneath the car yet. They did not make their escape rolls by any stretch of the imagination. So it is Red's turn. Red, it had fallen down and now is standing back up and in your face again.
Let's. I just want to kill this thing at this point. That's the only thing that's near me right now, right?
Right. That
enemy-wise?
Yes.
Alright, I'm just going to take the assault rifle.
Okay. You miss.
Oh, well, then ignore that.
Mila! Now what are you doing?
Yeah, Mila is going to is going to grab another car and throw it at the glowing one.
All right.
And yes, I am burning another mythic on this, so it's the same roll as before.
All right.
And I completely miss.
Okay. You are so distracted by this thing and the thing about the other ghoul that went back up in the... that you miss it completely. You actually smash the car into the next garage door over.
I turn around and yell, fucking whiff.
Sass! It is your turn. You have the critter that was up on Red that fell down is now back up again. And the two that are underneath the car, and the glowing one that is glowing.
Please kill the one in front of me. I can't stand his smelly breath anymore.
It's the car right next to Red. It's Red's one.
No, there's a distance between. There is a car there, yes. They were hiding behind it.
Yeah, can I do a perception check to see if the car's got like if it's not rusted out or if it's still got like a full tank of gas or something?
No, it's not. It's not drivable. It's a husk.
Okay, no, because I was thinking of.
No, I know what I know what you're thinking, but
I know, yeah.
no, you can't do.
No, I'll just shoot the one on Red.
Okay.
Oh no, that's 46. I need sugar. I know.
No, you did it right. You did all right. You did.
Oh, shit.
Okay, it goes back down again. It goes back down again. Ray! Return.
Okay. The one that stood up, is it still standing?
No. Sass just took it down.
Okay.
Again.
Door's not plugged, I'm guessing.
Door is not plugged. The glowing one is standing in the door.
Well, I will take a shot at the glowing one then.
Alright.
And I'm going to do a burst fire, automatic fire on it. Because
Okay, you are going to take if you wish to take 2 shots, you may take 2 shots.
Alright.
You will take the first shot is at a -2, the second shot is at a -5.
Alright. Well, the second one's a crit.
Yes, it is. Roll one more time, and I confirmed it. Okay, nice shooting. Okay, so you were doing then basically 3 times damage.
Alright.
Basically, your damage 3 times. And that's 13 points of damage.
Is it fucking dead yet?
That was the first time it's been hit.
God damn.
You don't understand how much health the glowing ones have, do you?
I wasn't even paying attention. I just want the one in front of me.
Although the one in front of you is dead
Thank God.
at the moment. Because now it's the glowing one's turn. And it raises its arms out and radiation burst.
Yeah.
Okay.
Milo will shiver again.
Alright. I need all of you to make a fortitude save.
Alright, D20 plus 6.
Huh?
Roll a d20 and add what you have for a fortitude score.
Oh, well, this is gonna go well, I hope. Nope.
Okay.
Yep, I survived.
Yep.
Alright.
9.
Okay. And Bray, did you roll? I didn't see your roll.
Yeah, it was 16 total.
Alright. You. Okay. All of you, except for Tobin, mark down a 4. It's not actual damage, just mark down a 4 somewhere that you can keep track of.
What should I label it as?
Constitution damage.
Okay.
What we're doing?
You just
Does
took.
Mila see them get sick? That's the
Yeah,
question.
all 3 of you that have failed your rolls, you are now You are now affected by radiation sickness.
I just put in my description as constitution damage.
Okay. This is actually done differently. I just having to roll the. It's actually done differently in Starfinder from the rules that I'm using for the glowing one. So I'll have to look back on it. But I just want you. You have been hit with moderate radiation poisoning.
It was a 4, right?
Except for Mila.
It must be a fairly high fort save.
You missed it by 1, Ray.
Yeah, that's fairly high.
It's a 7. Moderate is. Low level is 13, moderate is 17.
Yeah, I rolled a 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, the big problem about this.
My plus 8 fortitude didn't help.
The big problem is this.
I don't like the number 17.
No, you shouldn't like the number.
I cried when it was the number of the day on Sesame Street. Excuse me while I drink my sorrows away.
Problem? Let's see. Okay. The big problem with this radiation thing is the one in front of red stands up. Again. The one in front of Ray stands up. And the previous two stand up as well.
I thought they were underneath the car.
The two that are underneath the car are fully healed at the moment. No, I'm talking the ones that they killed previously outside. Have all of the ones you've killed outside are now all standing back up again.
God fucking.
Welcome to the annoyance of these fuckers.
Well,
the perfect horror monsters.
So about that tactical retreat.
They're faster. They're fast.
Okay. I will point out that only person that cannot outrun them at this point in time
So I suggest as we run, shoot them in the legs.
Are any of the cars that were not thrown still near us? Or
Uh,
are we out of cars?
you're kind of out of cars at this point in time. Your bet for running is probably a good thing, but Mila, you're gonna have to pick up Sass. Mila, Sass cannot outrun the ghouls.
I was gonna ask what are the chances of a
alright,
hot wire car?
I'm just gonna do this, which is my strength roll and my fortitude. It's my it's my basic attack roll, right?
To grab?
Picking up stats.
Yes, it's your melee attack. It is your melee attack.
No. He can't.
Okay.
She's still suffering from the ill effects of the radiation.
Yeah. Okay.
Even though she's not hurt by it.
All right. It was again top of the order. Okay, red. You had a 17 KAC, correct?
Yes, it did.
Okay. So I got one hit on you between two ghouls now on you.
Awesome. That's what I love to hear.
And you take 5 points of damage.
Hit point damage or stamina damage?
It goes off stamina first.
Alright, so I'm at 20.
Okay. And the same amount of attacks on Ray. Ray, what's your kinetic armor class?
Kinetic armor class is 16.
16, okay. Alright, you got 2 hits. Glad that these aren't D&D goals.
Yeah.
You take 5 points of damage total. Each one of them hits you once. And then the strength checks to get out from underneath the car. They're still pinned underneath the car, the other two. So
I'm assuming
I
those
don't think
cars
they're going to get
far
back
away.
up from that car.
It wouldn't be a smart idea to run in the direction of the said car. Or even the one that missed.
luckily, these are burnout cars because that radiation burst would have set off the car.
Yeah.
And Ray knows what happens in
Burn.
Fallout games when the cars go off.
They go boom.
Yeah, they're mini nukes when the car goes off. Really ugly. Hi, Dubs. You home yet?
Save us, General Dubs.
Well, see, Dubs is an android. He doesn't have to roll radiation damage. He's immune to it.
Wouldn't Dubs still be inside the building, though?
Dubs never was with.
Technically speaking.
Dubs was never with you because he wasn't here with you guys last week.
Yes, so he would technically be outside the building whenever he comes.
Well, yeah, exactly. His character wanders up. Hey guys, what's up? Oh shit! Gotcha. Okay, no problem, dude. Yeah, they could have used one extra person in firepower, I think, on this, but that's all right. Okay, so now it is expeditious retreat time, or what?
Yes.
Red is up first, so
I'm fucking bolting.
okay. I get my attacks of opportunity because you're bolting, though, so I get 2 more attacks on you.
Is there any way I could run and avoid this?
No, but I can't roll worth of shit, so you're all right.
Awesome.
Okay,
Thank you.
you're entirely welcome. Okay, so you are running. Okay, next would be Mila.
Mila will attempt to pick up SAS again.
Okay, make a roll. Easily.
Easily.
Thank God.
And she is gone. The
And
second she picks him up, she's gone. She outpaces everyone.
yeah, Mila actually has an extra 10 feet of movement on everybody. So yes, Mila is going to be faster than will actually pass you, Red, on running with somebody on her shoulder too. By the way, just so. Then I
I
would
yell at him.
Sass. Although you are being carried, do you want to do anything? Because you have the opportunity of shooting back or doing something back
Yeah,
towards him.
Mila's carrying him in a way that he can't shoot back.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. All right. There would be a.
Thanks.
Yeah. All right, Ray, you're going to disengage as well and run.
Yep.
All right. And of course, knowing my dice rolls all of a sudden, you take 9 more points of damage from the attacks of opportunity. By the way, they cut down all the fucking rules for attacks of opportunity. You can only trigger an attack of opportunity when you pass by somebody, try to disengage like you are, or shoot a ranged weapon in melee. It's the only time. That's it. That's the only times attack of opportunity happen now. You don't have all these other fucking goddamn rules. It's like
Now that sounds okay.
yeah. So, and I was given Red the benefit of the doubt. These are rules. They aren't smart enough to otherwise to do it. So against people, it'll be a different issue. Okay, so you book it. You can outrun these guys, and the ghouls won't go past the health services building anyways. So you book it.
Mila will be the first one to stop.
Yeah, which location? Which location are you going to? Are you going to the vault, or are you going to go to the housing area?
Mila's heading towards the Little Aviators Child Development Center.
You don't want to go that way.
SAS.
No. That's in within range of the ghouls. Ghouls will come out there.
Oh.
You want to go? You
I guess she'll head-
want to basically head across the block there to get back to either.
Then she'll head to the the encampment of people.
Yeah, because this area over here where it says Town Place Suites and Spring Hill Suites and this empty area here, that's the garden area and the people.
Yeah, I misjudged. I thought you meant the big white building they passed.
No. You were at the big white building. That's the warehouse. Oh no! Wait a minute.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking at the wrong warehouse. But yeah, never mind. We'll just keep going with what I just said. That you were at the big white where. Hey, I don't care. You're at the white warehouse, not the other one. Sorry, my mistake. That makes it easier for me. And so, okay, you guys make it. Basically, you make it back. You know, I'm not gonna. You make it back. You are the three of you that got hit with the effects of the radiation are feeling quite nauseous at the moment. The emotion didn't help anything, obviously. And they basically took one look at you and said, I think we need to get you in with the doctors.
Yeah. Yeah.
So as you three are being tended to, Alex, who was the guy that was the head of that encampment, comes up. Obviously you didn't have very much success with that yet, with the warehouses.
They're definitely not cleared yet.
Yeah. This is why we lost a couple groups to that, never came back, and we stopped sending people.
Well, it would help if they'd stay down when you put them down.
Ew. Yeah, that's not a good sign. What did you run into?
Well, I'm sorry I blew the head off of one of them and it still came back.
No, the two that you blew...
Oh, that one did?
The two you blew the heads off of did not come back. They were also inside the warehouse.
Okay. Good. Okay. Never mind that. They didn't come back, but yeah. We ran into, I guess we'd call ghouls, and then there was one that was radioactive.
Oh. There's a glowing one there?
Well, there was. I don't know if he got back up or not. I wasn't going to check.
Well, that was kind of in one of the that kind of clipped one of the blast radiuses. From what I understand, I guess one of the bombs fell on the airport, and when the bombs came, and yeah, I think that's probably why one of those is there. But yeah, I don't think we're going to be going there anytime soon. Everybody that's around him that's members of the camp going like, nope, 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 not going to deal with ghouls. So at this point, what are you guys going to be doing? I mean, you're going to have to rest.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely hurting in more ways.
Mila's going to wait until it's dark.
Okay.
And
I'm going to start munching on my videos.
I'm going to be a little crazy here.
Okay.
I'm going to be in the middle.
I'm going to roll this stealth check and see if she can get to the outskirts of the warehouse.
Okay.
During the dark.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, easily.
Right.
Easily.
Yeah, she's all right. She's going to basically scout out the entire warehouse.
Okay.
And she's going to try to stealth probe her way around.
Okay. Are you going to? You're basically going all the way around the warehouse, is what you're trying to do, or are you trying to actually go in?
She's going to try to test if there's any other ways in, see how many ghouls may possibly be inside.
Okay.
And,
All right.
and she's also going around the building. She's going to head.
Okay. I need you to make 3 different perception checks as you're going around the building.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. You're
Not one was below 14.
no. On the first roll, you know there's the 5 that are in the main warehouse building. You think there might be, mind you, remember I'm shifting this to the white building, not the gray one. Think that in that section there may not be any more, or at least you don't hear or sense anymore with your senses. In the smaller upper section, the separated section, that's actually another floor up. It's a 2-story at that point. In that area, you think there may be something else. It doesn't seem to be ghouls, but something else might be there. There's signs. You don't know what it would be, though. You don't really smell anything, but you do hear movement inside that part of the building. The third roll that you make, that top area, the one that looks like it's on top of everything, that's a 3rd-story building. That looks like that might have windows in it that you could probably get in.
All right. She's gonna try to get into the windows and sneak around and see what she can see in there.
Okay,
So
I need you to roll an athletics check first.
All right. First athletics. No, she's not getting up there, right?
No. The building is too metal, not enough handholds to climb up.
She would have to use her claws, which would break the element of stealth.
Correct.
And she's not doing that right now.
Yeah, you are not a parkour expert at this point. Even then.
She's gonna.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna skip that, and she's going to take a look around the gray structure.
Okay. Sure.
I need to roll another stealth check.
Yes, please go do another stealth check. Okay. This one I might have a chance on. I want you to roll another 2 perception checks. Oh Jesus, that second one.
And she'll see anything before it sees her.
Right. Easily.
I'm seeing that.
Okay. Going around that building, again, it's another warehouse. It's another food warehouse. I'll have it as a second one. Food warehouse. The other building might have more than food. It's just where you came in at food. This one's definitely a food place, food warehouse. This one's got more canned goods. You notice you have windows around this one that you can look in. Don't see any movement, but you do see that there has been traffic in and out of this building on the backside, away from the white building, and where that road is there. You do see that there has been traffic in and out of that building from that road. The whatever it's called, Oaksdale, Bethesda Road, or whatever, or Oaksdale Road. I can't read it from here because it's too far back. But
all right.
Because
yeah, there's a.
Yeah, you have. Let's see. Do you have a survival? You have a survival skill, Mr. Tobin?
I have it checked, but there is no number.
Okay. It means you don't have any points in it, but it can be used without points. Roll a G. Yeah, well, make your 1d. Your wisdom. Your 1d20 minus 1.
Okay.
Roll
minus
a 1. Roll 1. Fuck.
Didn't do well.
Okay, you're not sure what the creatures are that would be moving in and out of it, but considering it's organized, you can make an assumption that it's some sort of
People.
humanoid or intelligent. You're not too positive. AKA, you can't tell if they were like human or super mutant or something else.
Well, she
They're
would know what
humanoid.
super mutants are. Right?
Well, no, but I mean, you'd see big footprints. You might, that's what I'm saying. They're humanoid, but you can't get past. They're normal sized humanoid, but you don't know. You know nothing more than that.
All right. All right. Are there any doors or openings you can sneak into?
Yes, there is. Can get in through that backside.
All right. I'm going to roll another stealth check.
Okay.
And we'll go from there.
All right.
All right. She's rolling that for stealth.
All right. You get inside.
All right. All right.
Okay. You were able to get inside through a broken window.
Excuse me.
All right. Right now, she's going to. First things first. She's going to look around and see if there's what is the easiest things for her to take.
Okay. Again, it's a food warehouse. Now, this food warehouse is more canned goods than boxed goods. So,
And goods last longer.
canned goods last longer and they're easier to carry a number of. I want you to make a hearing perception. Not that it really matters at the moment. You don't have any.
No, she can't hear anything.
Okay. There is a low hum in the building. And that's interfering with your ability to hear. You are.
But it will also interfere with whoever's trying to find her.
Right.
Something happens.
Well, what it means is when you're looking around and seeing the small things that you can pick up and are picking up, I'm assuming you're picking some of them up.
She's picking them up carefully.
Right.
Trying not to make too much noise.
Right. You hear a approaching your position. Sounds like footsteps, but with a mechanical sound behind them.
Mila will stop moving.
Okay.
Rely on herself.
All right.
Well, at this point.
Okay. I can't roll high enough for this thing to spot you, so it will walk on by. It is a cylindrical object about 7 foot, between 7 to 8 foot tall. It's got 2 arms that are round, more like round tubes coming out of it, and then cylindrical legs that are doing the slow, methodical walking. It has a red, I don't know if you would call it an eye, laser sight going back and forth on its front, and its hands are not really hands, they are weapons of some sort that are ranged weapons of some sort.
All right. Can I roll a perception?
Dalek inbreed with a freaking Cylon.
What, Tobin?
The Dalek is it Dalek versus Cylon interbreed or something?
Nope. Not at all.
Ah.
What, Tobin, what did you say?
I said, can I roll a perception check to see if it has any set pattern?
Yes.
Oh, Mila, no.
Oh, yeah. It definitely has a patrol pattern it is following. And you're also able to spot a second one in your area as well. So they're like, opposite one, like 180-degree opposite of one another, doing the rotations.
All right, Mila's going to use her previous stealth check and her perception knowledge to grab as much as she can carry in her on her person and the leather jacket.
Okay.
She's basically going to take the leather jacket off and tie it up to carry as many canned goods out as possible.
Okay.
And she will GTFO out of there after about 20-30 minutes of getting what she can.
Right. You get what you can. You move out of the way so that whatever those things are can't spot you. Then you go back to it. Right. Until you get it done. Until you get it done, then you leave. Okay. You are able to get out of the building without any problems.
All right. Mila will head back to the encampment.
Okay.
With the food.
Okay. Everybody that's at the encampment, I would like you to make another fortitude save, please. You now have bonuses to this, so. Of course, Red still fails the roll. As does Sass.
3.
Jesus.
Yeah, because we hang on, didn't we put that +4? Or is that only 2?
There's bonuses. There's bonuses, but not enough for you two. Ray, go ahead and make another fortitude.
Okay.
Okay, all three of you now have what's called weakened status.
Oh, hello.
Great. I killed the party members with radiation sickness. I think it's going to work.
Well, I've.
Leaving the fact that only Tobin and the character that's immune to the frickin' radiation, who wasn't even there, that was just my luck. Okay. Anyways. Your first initial attempt at radiation treatment sucks. Okay. From these guys. So just put that on the back burner for now. Mila comes back into the camp with a entire thing of top of canned goods.
Yep.
And of course, this also. Go ahead.
She is topless during this.
I was about ready to say she is, of course, topless at this point in time too, which gets a lot of looks from.
She is completely topless. But she is dragging behind her a jacket full of canned goods and has enough canned goods on her. So.
She's got at least another week worth of rations for everybody for canned goods out of this. This is, of course, all of those wonderful canned goods, like Spam, and the pork and nukes, or whatever in the hell the pork and beans thing was, and those kind of wonderful canned goods. But she's got enough.
Yeah, she will.
Like I said, most of the settlers that see you are, of course, going. The guys, are, of course, got big wide eyes, but they're not saying anything. They know better than to say anything.
Considering the effort she just went through tonight.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they also don't want to get eviscerated. So.
Yeah, they don't want her to punch them in half.
Exactly.
At least that's what they think in their heads. They don't know what she's actually thinking.
Yep.
And she smiles happily. She dumps the cans out in front of them, and she will put the leather jacket back on.
Okay. And
though it will be much looser on her.
Yeah, because you
She's not
stretched
gonna
it
have
out.
it zipped up all the way it was before.
Well, yeah, and it's also been stretched out a little bit, carrying a bunch of canned goods.
Yeah.
The and he says, "What where did you get those?"
Mila will can't mime walking out and then sneaking, and she'll make a big square shape,
Okay.
and she'll draw the shape of the big warehouse and the dry ground in front of him.
Mhm.
Then she'll walk past that and she'll draw the shape of the gray building in the ground, and she'll point to it.
Oh. Oh.
And then she'll point to the building and she'll hold up 2 fingers, and she'll stomp on the ground while making a slight squat.
This is the most elaborate game of charades I've ever seen.
Ray,
She can't talk.
Ray, roll a survival.
Survival. Look that one up.
Actually, Red, you can too because you're jack of all trades.
It's 9.
Oh, I gotta find this survival.
Oh!
So what's D20 plus my survival?
God.
Ray, you
Jesus.
think she's miming, the Frankenstein monster at this point in time? From
I'm distracted by the canned goods.
Is that a joke?
Red.
Or at least the goods. Anyways,
The ballistics.
the Red, you actually have kind of seen these before that she's trying to mimic. It looks like she's trying to mimic the Protectrons robots.
Protectrons?
Protectrons, yeah. I can all
Got it. Protection.
Yeah.
Android.
Right.
Got it. I know those.
To your knowledge, they are armed with flamethrowers.
Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna inform everyone of that now.
Mila will stop pantomiming the stomping, and we'll put her everything back
Mm-hmm.
and on, and she'll point to the sky, to the moon, and she'll point down to where was at about a few hours earlier.
Yeah.
Earlier, and then she'll squat back down, and she'll point back to the gray building.
Yeah.
Thing.
Alrighty.
In other words, she's going to try it again tomorrow.
Right. Okay.
Don't get tested. Please.
Okay. At this point, I'm going to hold. I know it only is 2.5 hours, and I normally go 3, but at this point in time, I'm going to hold. Because hopefully in 2 weeks we'll have dubs.
Yeah, fuck.
If not, I will be running Dubs' character.
Yeah.
Because I think you need the extra firepower and just to get.
Yeah, we definitely need the extra fire.
Well,
This session.
need to
Wait, you're
recover
gonna
from
hold-
the radiation sickness.
And you
You're
guys have
holding
to
it
deal
for
with.
2 weeks.
Yeah, it'll be 2 weeks, right?
Okay.
I will be back. I need to go back to Omaha next week.
That's fine. I'm merely asking. I'm just making sure. I obviously knowing me, knowing you.
You're still
I'll
gonna.
probably
You're still gonna ask, so I don't need to.
Yeah, we're gonna be like, it's the game on. Like, no, okay, bye.
Okay, but we will get. So 2 weeks from today, we will continue this. You are.
I would have. Sorry. Anyway, I probably would have said nothing anyway. I probably wouldn't be able to do next week anyway because I think it's the 6th of September and I'm working on that Wednesday. So I probably would need to sleep before the next day because we play on Tuesday night, which is my morning of Wednesday.
Gotcha.
Anyway, so I forgot to sort of mention that. But anyway, it's 2 weeks. Who cares?
Right. Okay. So, well, and also next week is Labor Day for us on Monday, and I know I'm going to be
Where all
doing.
the babies are born.
Ray, do you have Labor Day off?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to ask you right now and here. It's the last day of the Royals game. It's at noon. Not the Royals, but the Storm Chasers. Would you like to?
Okay.
Would you like to go with them? I kind of want.
Sure.
I kind of want to see at least one game this year, and it's the last damn game. So.
Dave, you should take a photo of you and Ray, because I don't think I've ever actually seen a photograph of Ray. And I'm just
Yeah, well, we'll do that at the baseball.
okay. Yeah, I'm just saying. I've seen Dubs. I've seen Dave. I think Joe's seen me. I haven't seen Joe. I haven't seen. It's like.
No, I'll get. Yeah, we could do that. Well,
I'm not being funny. I mean, if you're not, it's only if you want to, Ray.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Don't bother me.
Yeah.
I will forever be the mystery masked man.
Yep. So, the week after that Monday, the next Monday is Labor Day. The Monday after that is 9/11.
That's the 11th.
Yeah. There's another that Monday. I'm actually considering something as well, but that's on my end because that happens to be a Monday night, the first night of Monday Night Football. Guess where one of the two football games is? Or
oh, hang on. I know. I think I know.
Yeah, no, one of the two football games is in Denver.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say my work. I'm thinking, hang on.
No.
There is one. I think there's two being played. Hang on.
Yeah, no, you've got like 3 games this year. You get like 3.
Hang on, let me double. Yeah, but I don't think they're being played all at Wembley. One of them's going to be played at Twickenham.
Yeah.
Let me just double check.
I think you're right.
Because I know they used to be all at Wembley, but I think Twickenham snatched one of ours, which is a pain in the nuts. Yeah, 24th September, we've got Ravens versus Jaguars, and then we've got the
Ravens is Mike's team.
Saints versus the Miami Dolphins. 1st of October, so it's the.
Okay.
What the hell? Okay, so why did they say the 5th is? Why did it say the 6th of September then? Okay, then, so obviously, if I'm doing the 4th.
Well, you might have the Thursday night game. I don't know that week.
Let me see. Hang on.
Because there's the Thursday night game before the Monday night.
1st of October. It's a Sunday. 4th.
But it's the Chargers.
Do you know who's playing?
I know.
It's Chargers versus.
No. I don't know. I was going to say the game that's going to be in Denver on Monday night is Chargers versus Broncos. I'm thinking about getting tickets. I don't know yet. But if I do go to that game, I'll have to get them through Ticket Hub, obviously. If I do go to that game, then I will still be running the next night. I'll be back long before then. So, but yeah. Now, the only other time that there's going to be a real there's 2 more times there'll be a disruption. The first time is going to be in the middle of October. I'm going to at least miss one. There's going to be at least one session that's going to get missed on my every other week schedule because I'll be in the Philippines.
Are you streaming at the minute? Because I wanted to ask a personal question. I don't want to say it over the thing.
I have no way of being able to stream being in the Philippines. I don't.
Pardon?
Being in the Philippines, I can't do. I won't. I'll be out of contact with it.
No, I meant, are you currently streaming now?
Oh yes,
still?
yes. I haven't shut up.
Ah,
yet.
okay. So I didn't.
Okay, gotcha. Good question.
I'm aware where you're. Yeah, why you're over the Philippines. I'm just saying. Was it?
I don't have a problem with being
eloping.
No. I am not.
Okay.
I may propose there. I'm not going.
I didn't want to say anything just in case she may watch me. But
oh no, she doesn't have the bandwidth to watch me at this point. So.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
But.
But I may propose, but it's no. Dad has forbidden me from marrying till we do it in the United States. So.
Makes somewhat of sense, but at the same time, it's like okay.
And then after the first week of November, I'm switching my schedule back to the old way. So we'll go back to doing
the Wednesday.
There'll be Thursday night that I'll be running. Again.
What time? What start time?
It would be the same start time as we currently have.
Well, I honestly wasn't paying attention to the clock. Was it 8 or 9?
It is 8 your time.
Because I might be getting out of class.
Okay, well we can.
When is this, in November?
Yeah, this is the second week of November that this would start. Yeah, there is your question. There is
class, but only for be about a month.
Yeah, you'll have to let me know what your schedule is so I can figure it out for you.
I can
we got
give it to you right now.
Slovenia twice.
And Thursday, right?
Yeah.
I would be getting home at about, say, 11:00ish.
Okay. Well, we can work around it. Or whatever.
That would only be for probably a month, month and a half. It would be November. I've got Thanksgiving break, and then
well, then Christmas break.
Classes end in like December.
Yeah.
No, because we only get break for Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's right.
And
You
then,
only go a couple weeks after that.
Yeah, and then.
Are you in high school or college?
College.
Okay.
Good old university.
So yeah, I know there would be. I knew there was going to be a little bit of a conflict there, but we could see what we can work around on.
Next question is quarters or semesters?
It's semesters.
Okay.
So like
a little easier. Trust me.
It won't be too bad since it's like the first couple weeks of November. By that point, I would be halfway through the semester, almost done with it.
Well, like I said, we can. You might come late or whatever, or else we could delay it an hour or whatever we need to do. We'll look into it. The reason I'm switching it, though, the real reason I'm switching it is because I can't get with my new family, except for on Friday nights and Saturday in the afternoons. And I basically made the appeal to work saying, look, I've got a new family. I'm going to need this. I want to bond with them over holiday time. You got to let me have this. So they're going to switch me. So.
Yeah, but Thursdays I can do like Wednesdays are a lot more difficult.
Oh no, Wednesdays. I still have to work Wednesdays no matter what schedule I'm on. So Wednesday nights are out no matter what happens.
Good.
That's a given. I cannot do Wednesdays no matter what.
Crap.
Yeah, I know.
I say crap. I know that's nothing that is going to be an impossibility. I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying crap because it's like it's.
Yeah, it's about the easiest.
More sort of like when I start my PC, because I mean, a lot of people will sort of say, "Why can't you start your PC earlier?" It's like, have you ever tried and muck around with someone's routines with someone who has Asperger's syndrome? It's basically, in a sense, it's probably because it's like I turn it on at 7. I usually turn it off about 1 o'clock in the morning. It's like, why? Why'd you do that? It's because I don't like leaving my PC on all night.
Well, I'm leaving my PC on and having a flipping fan next to it all night, so don't have to do that.
Yeah, I'm not trying to explain it to anyone. It's just sort of like if people sort of ever ask me, it's like, well, it's like my dad was sort of saying because he can't print stuff off his phone and my mum can't print stuff off her iPad, and it's like, well, you can email it to me, but if you wanted something printed now, you have no chance in hell. And it's like, why can't you turn your PC on at school? it just won't work. It just won't. I just won't do it. I'd be like, no.
Gotcha. All right, I'm going to cut the cast. That's the first thing I got to do.
Bye bye,
And then watch that video after.